I want to do the suicide thing before we run out of time.
Oh yeah, this is another. Joe was talking about committing suicide. I was gonna kill myself. And,
I figured I'd buy a gun or I don't know.
That's probably something that guy said. I killed myself, and
Hey, was that guy the greatest voice I've ever heard ever? Like,
absolutely, dude. I'm telling you, if anybody is listening to this shit, I'm telling you, just don't be the asshole that they get. Your credit is already fucked, so there's no reason.
I get it,
but Joe, I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to people listening because there's a lot of Joe DeRosas out there. Joe,
are there?
They get scared.
Are there?
They're wearing tracksuits,
If there are any other Joe DeRosa...
whatever the hell you have on there.
This is a track jacket.
/ windbreaker. It's sort of a hybrid coat.
You're wearing a thermal under a band lawn, and you're making fun of what I'm wearing right now.
This look is in, Joe. It's in Us Magazine.
Not under the band lawn. No, it's not. I have Us Magazine right here.
Did you ever hear about being a trendsetter?
All right.
Every other time I talk to Joe, he's like suicidal. I want to know, Joe, when was the last time you thought about killing yourself?
I got to think about this, dude. Now, I haven't thought about... Now, let's talk about really, like the last time you were really that depressed where you were like, maybe I should just fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
I actually, this afternoon, I was sitting in my apartment by myself, and for some fucking reason, I was watching Gandhi. I thought it was going to be the 90-minute version, Ben Kingsley. Wow, he's a really good actor. The fucking thing was like 3 hours long. Like, Ben Kingsley went bald in that movie. That's how fucking long this fucking movie was. And it was like, I don't know, halfway through, I'm just looking at Gandhi just being like, look at this guy. This guy's like leading a whole nation. What the fuck do? I tell jokes, and I have weird things when I think about killing myself. Like, I was actually thinking, like, I wish I had, like, I could make, like, a Sword-Boomerang. Because you want it to be quick. I could just kind of fucking throw it and come around and just kind of slice my head off. But it's weird. I don't want to die, though. I don't want to, like, suck out my polluted brain and put, like, a good one in there.
I remember the last time I really thought about it was, because I was watching a movie, too. I bought Grumpy Old Men on DVD, because I was on this lemon and math out kick, right? And I'm watching Grumpy Old Men, and I'm in my room, and I'm laying. It was when I first moved to New York. I didn't have a bed frame. I just had a mattress on the floor, and I was lying on the floor of my room, looking up at my shitty piece of shit RCA TV set, watching Grumpy Old Men, and I was really enjoying it and like laughing, and I was like, God, these guys are so good together, and I was like, what does it matter? They got old. They're fucking dead. In 10 years, there's going to be a whole generation of people that don't know who they are, don't appreciate what they did. They're just dead. There is no... And I started spiraling down.
If you were going to kill yourself, how would you do it?
Pills, easily.
Dude, that is the gayest fucking way to kill yourself.
Why is that gay?
Dude, that's like something a girl does who's crying for help. Like, oh,
dude, it's painless. You just go to sleep and you're dead. I mean, look... I'll think of a funny, goofy way if you want. If that's what you're doing.
No, I'm asking you honestly.
I take pills, dude. You go to sleep and that's it. There's no pain. Why would you want to?
There's no mess.
Yeah, why would you want to do it any other way,
dude? A Sword-Boomerang is the shit. Come on, you go out like fucking reverse Bruce Lee.
It's like what you'd have to go to Japan.
You know what it is, Joe?
You'd have to do like the thing that she doesn't kill Bill. You'd have to go to the guy and have him invent the fucking Sword-Boomerang. And then by that point, you wouldn't want to kill yourself anymore. It would take too long.
The only reason why I don't do it is because I'm just, first of all, I don't really want to fucking die, but that's weird. Like, I always go to suicide, though. Anytime I'm in a situation, rather than dealing with it, I just think of killing myself. I don't want to go to L.A. for 2 weeks. What if I just drive this rental car right into the fucking tree?
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I think about shit.
Yeah. Why did they take that spot at Decades on
Danny, when was the last time you thought about killing yourself? You ever think about offing yourself?
Yeah, actually. Years ago, before the show and everything, I just, I had no career. I had no job. My entire life was pretty much in a toilet. I was living with my chick's parents in their basement. It was just a terrible, terrible time. Ugh. And I was digging... the last thing I remember, I was digging conduit at a construction site. Like one of my cousins had helped me out and got me a job. Right. And I'm sitting there shoveling, like gravel. And I'm just like, I just need to die.
Yeah,
this is terrible. This is terrible work. I'm a terrible person. I am so minuscule and unimportant. I should just die.
Yeah, it's over.
Do you think when you die that there's like heaven and shit after?
I hope not. I mean, that's the whole point of killing yourself, isn't it? So you don't have to deal with anything else, regardless of what it is.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
you're just dead.
Dude, you just took it to a whole new fucking creepy level for me.
You're gonna die and then be conscious again in some other place? No, it's gonna end.
But you'd be in paradise.
Provided you lived a good life, though. If you're gonna believe in that shit.
Yeah, that's true. You're gonna get judged heavy, dude, when you go down. What about the time you made that retard fight the bum on air?
Dude, you know, I seriously, I honestly, I don't think there's anything out. It's weird. I believe in a higher power. But I just think you go into the ground
and you rot in a box.
In a good way, though. You shouldn't be in a box.
There is no good way.
You should be in there, in the ground, becoming fossil fuel. For future people to run their spaceships.
Nothing scares me. Nothing scares me.
I don't understand why a dog goes in the fucking ground. You know, you don't put him in a box, right? You just throw him in the ground.
We put our dog in a box when he died.
You put him in a box?
Yeah.
Cardboard?
I think so.
Would you make a little casket with handles, and you guys stood on either side?
Yeah.
Did sort of walking down the aisle at your wedding?
No, we put him in a box and we buried him.
What kind of dog was it?
A poodle.
Oh, my God.
Dude, my mom picked it out. Don't act like I'm a fucking queer because my mom picked out a poodle when I was 6.
You just said if you're going to kill yourself, I'd use pills. We had a poodle.
And
I ran out of hairspray, and I was just like, I've just had it with this world. I want to come back as somebody else.
I remember when he died, I ate chocolate for a month. I was as fat as a house. No, he died. We put him in a box, and you.
I don't know, John. I'm a little disappointed with your way to kill yourself. And anybody out there have a unique way of killing themselves? Like just.
Well,
because you got to figure, dude. If you're gonna do it, like say, like you ever see like footage of like somebody like leaps off a bridge. They had a movie about that. People leaping off bridges. Like what if you had like the fucking balls to do like a 1.5?
You know how I would love to.
You know what I'm saying? Like just go out like Greg Louganis. Right into like the concrete.
You know how I'd like to do it? You know what I'd love to go out and down in the blaze of glory? Like I'd like to get myself into a situation where I was surrounded by the cops and I had a pistol in each hand.
A suicide by cop.
And go out and be like, come on, coppers! Give me what you got! And then they just... That would be fucking awesome, dude. That would be a good way to go.
Yeah, that's why I want to hear